Welcome to the Mansuri Review, where we always go beyond the headlines.
That's right.
We break down interviews from the Mansuri Show on ARY Digital TV, and we analyze articles from Pakistan Link and Urdu Link.
Yep.
Today, we're diving into Mr. Mohammed Aftab Chaudhry's interview on the Mansuri Show.
Okay.
He's the Consul General of Pakistan in Houston.
His role is fascinating.
It really is.
He's essentially the bridge between Pakistan and
I was going to say.
a huge part of the U.S., covering 10 states.
10 states.
It's one of the largest jurisdictions of any Pakistani consulate in the U.S.
Wow.
Stretching from Florida to New Mexico.
That's a massive area.
It is.
It makes me wonder how they even begin to connect with the Pakistani-American community spread across so many states.
Yeah.
What's their strategy?
Well, from the interview and the articles, it seems like they've adopted a multi-pronged approach.
Okay.
It's about utilizing all available avenues.
I see.
They're active on social media.
Yeah.
They organize consular camps in areas with larger Pakistani-American populations. And they've even started holding these online town hall meetings called Kacheris on Zoom.
Online kacheris.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It is.
I've heard of traditional kacheris where people gather to discuss community issues and seek resolutions.
Yeah.
It's a great way to engage with people directly, especially in a digital age where everything is moving online.
Exactly. It's a clever adaptation of a traditional concept to fit the modern context.
I like it.
It shows a real effort to connect with the community on their terms, regardless of location.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
It is.
You're listening to the Mansuri Review.
Now, something that stood out to me was Mr. Chaudhry's emphasis on streamlining consular services.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he talked about how they're constantly working to improve the experience, making it easier for people to access the services they need.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
The easier it is for people to navigate these processes, the better it is for everyone involved.
Yeah.
What kind of improvements are they making?
Well, according to the Pakistan Link article,
Okay.
they're revamping their website to make it more user-friendly
Okay.
and informative.
Got it.
They've implemented an appointment system to reduce wait times.
Good.
And they're using social media to keep people updated on any changes or announcements.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
It sounds like they're really embracing technology to enhance efficiency and accessibility.
Absolutely.
It's a smart move, especially when you're dealing with such a large and dispersed community.
Yeah, it is.
And they're not stopping there.
Nope.
In the interview, Mr. Chaudhry even mentions exploring the use of AI.
Oh, wow.
To further improve customer service on our website.
Interesting.
Imagine being able to get instant answers to common questions 24/7.
Exactly.
That would be a game changer for people seeking information or assistance. It seems like they're really at the forefront of utilizing technology to make these services more efficient and user-friendly.
It's quite impressive. They're not just adapting to the digital age. They're actively shaping it.
Oh, okay.
And this focus on modernization is not limited to online services.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What else are they doing?
Well, while some services like passport renewals still require in-person visits due to security reasons like fingerprinting, they're constantly looking for ways to streamline those processes as well.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
While technology can certainly enhance many aspects of consular services, there will always be a need for that personal touch.
Right.
Especially when dealing with sensitive information or procedures.
Yeah.
It's about finding the right balance.
You're listening to the Mansuri Review.
Shifting gears a bit.
Okay.
I was struck by how much emphasis Mr. Chaudhry placed on trade and investment between Pakistan and the U.S.
Right.
Particularly in the Houston area.
Makes sense.
It seems to be a major focus for him.
Yeah. And it's understandable why
Wow.
Houston, as we know, has a thriving economy and a large Pakistani-American business community.
Right.
In the Urdu Link article,
Okay.
he highlights the immense potential for expanding trade and investment in key sectors like IT, tourism, and agriculture.
It's interesting that he specifically mentions those sectors.
Yeah.
Is there something about them that makes them particularly promising for collaboration?
There certainly seems to be.
Okay.
He talks about Pakistan's booming IT sector with companies increasingly outsourcing services there.
Okay.
He even mentions that several Houston companies have shifted operations to Pakistan.
Wow.
Highlighting the growing confidence in Pakistan's economic potential.
Okay.
and its skilled workforce.
That's a really positive development.
It is.
It shows that Pakistan is becoming a serious player in the global tech market, attracting international investment and creating new opportunities for its citizens. And in terms of tourism,
Yes.
they're working to showcase Pakistan's natural beauty and cultural attractions.
That's right.
They recently hosted a delegation from Gilgit-Baltistan to promote tourism in the region,
Interesting.
highlighting its stunning landscapes and the potential for adventure tourism.
Makes sense.
It sounds like they're pulling out all the stops to present Pakistan as an attractive destination for travelers.
Yeah.
Shifting perceptions and attracting tourists can have a huge impact on a country's economy and its image on the global stage.
Absolutely.
You're listening to the Mansuri Review.
Now, beyond just economic initiatives,
Okay.
Mr. Chaudhry also spoke about the power of cultural diplomacy in strengthening relations between Pakistan and the U.S.
I'm curious to know more about their approach in this area.
It seems like they're incredibly active on that front.
Really?
They're organizing art exhibitions, book launches, musical performances,
Wow.
and collaborating with local organizations like the Pakistani Americans of Greater Houston. It's all about fostering cultural exchange and creating opportunities for people to connect on a personal level.
I can definitely see how that would be beneficial.
Yeah.
When people experience a culture firsthand through art, music, or literature, it helps break down stereotypes and fosters a deeper understanding and appreciation for that culture.
Exactly. Mr. Chaudhry even pointed out the significant role Pakistani artists have played in countering negative perceptions of Pakistan, especially after 9/11.
Right.
They've been instrumental in showcasing the richness and diversity of Pakistani culture, challenging preconceived notions, and presenting a more nuanced and humanizing perspective.
It's a reminder of the power of art and culture to bridge divides and foster dialogue.
For sure.
It's about creating those human connections that transcend political differences and build bridges of understanding.
Absolutely.
And this effort extends beyond just showcasing Pakistani culture. Mr. Chaudhry also highlighted the importance of supporting Pakistani students and professionals
Oh, that's important.
in the U.S.
Yeah,
That's a crucial aspect as well.
it is.
What are they doing to help this group?
They're working on establishing educational linkages,
Okay.
facilitating scholarships for Pakistani students, and collaborating with organizations to make professional certifications more accessible in Pakistan.
Interesting.
For instance, they're working with Pearson VUE to set up testing centers in Pakistan
Okay.
for nurses who want to get certified to work in the U.S.
That's a fantastic initiative.
It is.
It addresses a real need in the U.S. healthcare sector, while also opening up incredible opportunities for skilled Pakistani professionals.
Right.
It's a win-win situation for both countries.
It really is.
It shows a commitment to fostering talent and recognizing the valuable contributions Pakistani professionals can make on a global scale.
Yeah, absolutely. It's inspiring to see how the consulate is working to create these bridges between the U.S. and Pakistan, not just on a diplomatic level, but on a human level as well.
You're listening to the Mansuri Review.
Now, circling back to the topic of trade, I found it particularly interesting how Mr. Chaudhry emphasized the importance of promoting Pakistani products and services in the U.S. market.
Okay.
He believes there's a huge untapped potential there.
That makes sense. There's a large Pakistani-American community in the U.S.
Right.
And they're likely eager to support businesses from their homeland.
Yeah.
What are some of the specific products or services he mentioned?
He highlighted a range of sectors, from textiles and handicrafts to food products and IT services.
Makes sense.
He even mentioned the possibility of organizing a Pakistani expo in Houston.
Oh, wow.
Showcasing the best of what Pakistan has to offer to a wider American audience.
A Pakistani expo, that sounds like a fantastic idea.
It would be a great platform to not only promote Pakistani businesses, but also to introduce American consumers to the quality and diversity of Pakistani products.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's about creating those connections and opening up new avenues for trade and economic growth.
Absolutely.
It's about showcasing the talent and craftsmanship of Pakistani artisans and entrepreneurs and fostering those cross-cultural exchanges that benefit both sides.
You're listening to the Mansuri Review.
Now, throughout the interview and articles, there was this recurring theme of encouraging the Pakistani-American community to become more actively engaged.
Yes.
in American society.
Yeah.
I found that quite compelling.
It's a crucial point he emphasizes.
Okay.
He believes that the Pakistani-American community has a unique role to play in bridging the gap between the two countries.
Right.
He encourages them to participate in all aspects of American life.
Okay.
From the socioeconomic sphere to the political arena.
I can see how that would be incredibly impactful.
It is.
When a community is actively involved in shaping their society, their voices are heard, their perspectives are considered, and it fosters a sense of belonging and shared purpose.
Absolutely. And Mr. Chaudhry sees this engagement as vital for strengthening ties between Pakistan and the U.S.
It makes sense.
It's about building those personal connections, fostering understanding, and dispelling misconceptions through active participation and representation.
It's a powerful message about the importance of community engagement and the role it plays in shaping the future of relations between nations.
It's about building bridges, not just on a diplomatic level, but on a human level, through shared experiences, collaboration, and a commitment to creating a more inclusive and interconnected world.
You're listening to the Mansuri Review.
Now, as I delve deeper into Mr. Chaudhry's vision, it's evident that he sees a bright future for the U.S.-Pakistan relationship.
Okay.
He believes in the power of collaboration and mutual benefit.
I'm particularly struck by his optimism and his belief in the potential of the Pakistani-American community to serve as a bridge. Between the two nations, it's an inspiring perspective.
It is. He highlights their crucial role in promoting understanding, fostering economic ties, and contributing to the social and cultural fabric of both societies.
Right.
It's a testament to the power of diaspora communities in shaping global relations.
It's a reminder that diplomacy isn't just about governments talking to each other.
Yeah.
It's about people connecting with people, sharing their stories, and building relationships based on mutual respect and understanding.
And it's about recognizing the valuable contributions that immigrant communities make to their adopted countries, while also maintaining those connections to their homeland.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful tapestry of cultures and experiences that enriches both sides.
You're listening to the Mansuri Review.
Now, as we reflect on Mr. Chaudhry's interview and the articles we've discussed, it's clear that he has a comprehensive and multifaceted approach to strengthening ties between Pakistan and the U.S.
It's impressive to see the range of initiatives the consulate is involved in, from streamlining consular services and promoting trade to fostering cultural exchange and supporting the Pakistani-American community. They're covering all bases.
And they're doing it with a sense of purpose and dedication that's truly inspiring. Mr. Chaudhry's passion for his work shines through in everything he discusses.
He seems to genuinely believe in the potential of the U.S.-Pakistan relationship to flourish and grow.
Yes.
And he's actively working to make that vision a reality. It's refreshing to see that level of commitment.
It's a testament to the power of diplomacy when it's driven by a genuine desire to connect people, build bridges, and create a more harmonious and interconnected world.
Now, as we wrap up this segment of our deep dive, I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Sure.
What are some of your key takeaways from this discussion?
Well, I'm struck by the consulate's proactive approach to engaging with the Pakistani-American community and their commitment to leveraging technology to enhance services and accessibility. It's a modern and forward-thinking approach to diplomacy.
I agree. It's refreshing to see how they're adapting to the digital age and utilizing all available tools to connect with people and make information and services more readily available.
And I'm also impressed by their focus on promoting economic opportunities and fostering cultural exchange.
Yeah.
It's about building a relationship that goes beyond just diplomatic niceties and delves into the realms of shared prosperity and mutual understanding.
It's about recognizing the value that each country brings to the table and creating a win-win situation where both sides can benefit from collaboration and partnership.
It's about recognizing the shared potential and building a future where both countries can benefit from each other's strengths.
You're listening to the Mansuri Review.
Now, as we near the end of our deep dive into Mr. Chaudhry's interview and the related articles, there's one final point I'd like to touch upon.
Okay.
He leaves us with a thought-provoking question.
Oh, really?
Regarding the role of the Pakistani-American community. He believes they have a unique opportunity to bridge the gap between the two nations.
It's a powerful statement. What do you think he means by that? How can they act as a bridge?
Well, he sees them as a living embodiment of the connection between the two cultures.
Right.
They understand the nuances of both societies and can help foster understanding and dispel misconceptions.
That makes sense. They can act as cultural ambassadors, sharing their experiences and perspectives to build bridges of understanding and empathy.
Precisely.
Okay.
And he encourages them to go beyond cultural exchange and actively participate in all aspects of American life.
Right.
He believes their engagement in the socioeconomic and political spheres is crucial to strengthening ties between the two nations.
It's a call to action for the Pakistani-American community to step up and make their voices heard, contribute their talents, and shape the narrative about Pakistan and its people.
You're listening to the Mansuri Review.
So as we wrap up this discussion,
Yes.
let's bring it back to our listeners.
Okay.
Mr. Chaudhry challenges us to consider how we can contribute to building stronger ties between the U.S. and Pakistan. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I think it starts with recognizing the common ground we share. We need to move beyond stereotypes and focus on the shared values and aspirations that unite us.
I completely agree. It's about finding those points of connection and building upon them.
And it's about engaging in meaningful dialogue, listening to each other's perspectives, and working together to find solutions to common challenges.
Right.
Whether it's through business collaborations, cultural exchanges, or simply person-to-person interactions, every effort counts.
It's a reminder that diplomacy isn't just about governments and treaties. It's about people coming together, building relationships, and creating a more understanding and interconnected world.
And the Pakistani-American community, with its unique understanding of both cultures, has a vital role to play in shaping that future.
Thank you for listening to the Mansuri Review. Keep watching the Mansuri Show, reading Pakistan Link and Urdu Link, and stay linked to Pakistan. Until next time.